Hello friends, this is chapter number 1, complex number. In my previous videos, I will cover the exercise 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 and the last is miscellaneous exercise question number 1 MCQ all the questions. विद्यार्थी मित्रो यापूर्वीच्या माझ्या या चॅप्टरच्या व्हिडिओजमध्ये सर्व एक्सरसाइज इथे कव्हर केले. त्याचबरोबर MCQ देखील मी सुरू केलेला आहे. MCQ for the first question. Okay, and the link of all videos is given if you click the I button. Now in this video I will explain in the second part question number 2 all the examples from the second part question number 2. Now let us start, and this is the second question. In sub question is a question number 1. Simplify the following expressions in the form a plus ib. Okay, the first 3 plus in root of minus 64. हा question इथे simplify करायचा आहे. 3 plus in root of minus 64. Minus 64 means what? 64 into minus 1. And minus 1 means what? I square. And hence you will have here 64 into I square. Then you will get 8i. Okay, and therefore 3 plus 8i, and hence in the form a plus ib you will get here 3 in root of minus 64 is equals to 3 plus 8i, which is of the form a plus ib. That's an easy question. Next is a 3i cube bracket square, and now the solution is a 3i cube bracket square means what? 2 raised to 2, then you will get 4 I cube, and it's a bracket square, you will get I raised to 6. Now I raised to 6 can be written as I square bracket raised to 3, but I square is minus 1. Minus 1 raised to 3 means what? Again minus 1, and therefore 4 into minus 1 you will get here minus 4, and we can express in the form a plus ib. Here is only the real part is present there, imaginary part is not there. Therefore 4 plus 0 into I, which is of the form a plus bi. Okay, and this is the answer. Next, in bracket 2 plus 3i into in bracket 1 minus 4i, and their multiplication. Okay, now here in first bracket 2 plus 3i into in second bracket 1 minus 4i. This 2 into 1 you will get here 2. 2 into minus 4i you will get minus 8i. Next 3i into 1 you will get 3i. 3i into minus 4i you will get 12i square. Okay, now I square is minus 1, therefore minus 12 into the value of I square is minus 1, and therefore you will get plus 12, and hence here is a plus 12. Minus 8i plus 3i you will get minus 5i plus 2. 2 plus 12 you will get 14 minus 5i, which is of the form a plus bi, where a is a real and b is a imaginary, and hence the answer, that is in bracket 2 plus 3i into 1 minus 4i, that's equals to 14 minus 5i, which is of the form a plus bi. Okay, now the next example, 5 by 2 I in bracket minus 4 minus 3i. Now their multiplication, 5 by 2 I into minus 4. Okay, their multiplication म्हणजे काय की 5 by 2 I into minus 4. Okay, here is a minus 4. Next multiplication, 5 by 2 I into minus 3i. Here is a 5 by 2 I into, this is the 3i. Okay, now the simplification, 2 1 7, 2 2 are 4. Okay, here is a 4, the minus 2, and their multiplication, 5i into minus 2 you will get minus 10i. Next simplification, that is a 5 by 2 I into 3i, that is a 15i square, and here is a 15i square upon 2. Now I square is a minus 1. Therefore, here you will get minus 10i plus 15 by 2. Okay. And here we can write it 15 by 2 minus 10i, which is of the form a plus bi. Okay. All these are very simple questions. Next, in first bracket, 1 plus 3i bracket square into 3 plus I, the normal multiplication. First a plus 3i bracket square. A bracket square से expansion करना 1 plus 2 into 1 into 3i. Therefore, you will get 6i plus 3i bracket square means what? 9i square. Okay. In next bracket, 3 plus I. But what is I square? I square is minus 1. Minus 1 into 9, you will get minus 9. And here 1 minus 9, you will get minus 8. Minus 8 plus 6i. Okay. In first bracket, and second bracket, 3 plus I. Now minus 8 into 3, you will get minus 24. Minus 8 into I, you will get minus 8i. 6i into 3, you will get 18i. 6i into I, that is, you will get 6i square. But what is I square? I square is minus 1. 6 into minus 1, you will get minus 6. Minus 8i plus 18i, you will get 10i. Minus 24. Here 24 minus 6, you will get minus 30 plus 10i, which is of the form a plus bi, and hence the answer, that is in bracket 1 plus 3i bracket square into in bracket next bracket 3 plus I is equals to minus 30 plus 10i, which is of the form a plus bi. Now the sixth one, 4 plus 3i upon 1 minus I. Now to evaluate this, therefore we will multiply the conjugate of this denominator. What is denominator ला किती आहे? The 1 minus I. त्याचा conjugate किती येणार? The 1 plus I. Therefore multiplied n and d for this expression by the 1 plus I. 4 plus 3i into 1 plus I. Now 4 ने 1 ला multiplied करणार, you will get here 4. 4 into I, you will get here 4i. 3i into 1, you will get 3i. 3i into I, that is a 3i square. 1 minus I into 1 plus I, you will get 1 square minus I square. But what is I square? I square is a minus 1. Okay. And therefore, 1 minus I square means what? 1 minus in bracket minus 1, or you will get 1 plus 1, and that is equals to 2. Therefore, here is a, for the denominator there is a 2. Next simplification, 4i plus 3i, 7i. Okay. And next is a 3i square. I square is a minus 1, you will get minus 3. 4 minus 3, 1. 1 plus 7i upon 2. So split up karna. Then you will get 1 upon 2 plus 7i by 2, which is of the form a plus bi. And hence 4 plus 3i upon 1 minus I is written in the form a plus bi, which is 1 upon 2 plus 7 by 2i. Okay. And this is the answer. Now the next one. In first bracket, 1 plus 2 upon I. In second bracket, into in second bracket, 3 plus 4 upon I. Into in third bracket, 5 plus I bracket is to minus 1. Okay. Now the simplification बघा इथे कसं आहे, तर या I ने 1 ला मल्टिप्लाय करणार, that is I plus 2 upon I. Here this is the next. या I ने 3 ला मल्टिप्लाय करणार, 3i plus 4 upon I into 5 plus I bracket is to minus 1. इथे simplification करताना 1 plus I plus 2 into 3i plus 4 to the numerator. I into I, you will get to the denominator I square. Okay. Next multiplication. I into 3i, you will get 3i square. I into 4, you will get 4i. 2 into 3i, you will get 6i. 2 into 4, you will get I. I square is a minus 1 into 1 upon 5 plus I. Okay. Next simplification. 3i square. I square is minus 1. Minus 1 into 3, you will get minus 3. 4i plus 6i. This is a 10i plus 8. Okay. Minus 3 plus 8. You will get here. So this here. 5 plus 10i. And what about the denominator ला किती आहे? तर -1. Okay, here is a -1 into 1 upon 5 plus I. हे मायनस आहे ना, आपण या दोघांना अप्लाय करणार. That is the plus upon minus, overall you will get the minus, and therefore this term will become, याला minus sign मिळेल आणि याला minus sign मिळेल. That is the -5 minus 10i upon 5 plus I. Okay. Next 5 plus I च्या conjugate ने numerator and denominator multiply करणार, and therefore -5 minus 10i upon 5 plus I into 5 minus I upon 5 minus I. Okay. Now what about the denominator? A plus b, a minus b means what? A square minus b square means 25 minus I square. Next multiplication, -5 minus 10i ने 5 minus I ला multiply करना. -5 into 5 you will get -25. -5 into minus I you will get plus 5i. Minus 10i into 5 you will get -50i. Minus 10i into minus I you will get plus 10i square. But I square is a -1. Okay, overall you will get -10. Next 5i minus 50i you will get -45i. Next minus 25 as it is. Okay. Next simplification, -25 minus 10 you will get -35 minus 45 upon 25 plus 1, that is a 26. Now split up this, -35 upon 26 and -45i upon 26, which is in the form a plus bi, and hence the answer, that is in first bracket 1 plus 2i into, in second bracket 3 plus 4 upon I into 5 plus I bracket is to -1. Okay, and that's equals to -35 upon 26 minus 45 upon 26i, which is of the form a plus bi. Okay. Now the next problem, √5 plus √3i upon √5 minus √3i. See, this is the expression. या एक्सप्रेशन मध्ये देखील सिम्प्लिफिकेशन साठी √5 minus √3i च्या कॉन्जुगेट ने आपण न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटरला मल्टिप्लाय करणार. Then you will get √5 plus √3i bracket square, and इथे a minus b, a plus b, that is a square minus b square. Okay, √5 plus √3i bracket square. ये expansion काय? The √5 square is 5. 2 into √5 into √3i. Then you will get √5, that is a 2 into √5 into √3i, and the last term is a, what is the product of these two? The product is a 2. 5 into 3 you will get here 15i. Okay, next is a √3i bracket square, means what? 3i square. I square is a -1, and hence you will get -3. 3 into -1 is a -3. 5 minus 3 you will get here 2. 2 in root of 15i upon 5 minus 3i square. But again here I square is a -1. -3 -1 you will get +3. 5 plus 3 you will get here 8. And hence 2 plus 2 root of 15i upon 8. That is a 2 by 8 means what? 1 by 4. 2 root of 15i upon 8 means what? Root 15 upon 4 into I, which is of the form a plus bi. And hence √5 plus √3i upon √5 minus √3i is equals to 1 by 4 plus root of 15 upon 4 into I, which is of the form a plus bi. Now the next example. पुन्हा ते बघू शकता तुम्ही. 3i raised to 5 plus 2i raised to 7 plus I raised to 9 upon I raised to 6 plus 2i raised to 8 plus 3i raised to 18. Now the values. Okay, and the values find out करना. Now I raised to 5 means what? I raised to 4 into I. But I raised to 4 is I square and bracket square. I square is -1. -1 bracket square. Okay. then you will get 1 into I, here is I. Next is I raised to 7, okay. I raised to 7 means what? I raised to 6 into I. Ready? I raised to 6 means what again? I square bracket raised to 3. I square is minus 1 bracket raised to 3 into I, you will get minus I. I raised to 9 means what? I raised to 8 into I. I raised to 8 can be written as I square bracket raised to 4. But I square is minus 1 raised to 4 means what? 1 into I, you will get I. I raised to 6 means what? I square bracket raised to 3. I square is minus 1 raised to 3 means what? You will get here minus 1. I raised to 8 means what? I square bracket raised to 4. I square is minus 1 raised to 4 means what? You will get 1. I raised to 18 means what? I square bracket raised to 9 means here you will get minus 1 bracket raised to 9, that is minus 1. Now we will substitute the values. First 3 I raised to 5. I raised to 5 किती आला तर I आला. Therefore you will get 3I. 2 I raised to 7. But what is I raised to 7? Minus I. Therefore you will get 2 in bracket minus I. I raised to 9 means what? I. Here is I. I raised to 6 ची value किती आली? The minus 1. Next 2 I raised to 8 means what? 2 into 1. Next is a I raised to 18. I raised to 18 किती? The minus 1. That is a 3 into minus 1. Okay. Now the next simplification. 3I minus 2I plus I. 3I plus I, you will get 4I minus 2I. Overall, you will get 2I. Minus 1, minus 3, minus 4, plus 2, minus 2. 2I upon minus 2, you will get here minus I. And it is written as 0 minus I, which is of the form A plus BI. And hence, 3I raised to 5 plus 2I raised to 7 plus I raised to 9 upon I raised to 6 plus 2I raised to 8 plus 3I raised to 18 is equals to real part is 0, imaginary part is minus 1, which is of the form A plus BI. पुन्हा एकदा तुम्ही बघू शकताय. सुरुवातीला तुम्ही values काढू शकताय. And then substitute the values, simplify, you will get the answer. Now the next number, example number 9. 5 plus 7i upon 4 plus 3i plus 5 plus 7i upon 4 minus 3i. Okay. Now here we will take the cross multiplication करणार. दोघांचे numerators कसे तर same. In first bracket 5 plus 7i into next bracket 4 minus 3i या दोघांचं cross multiplication plus 5 plus 7i into 4 plus 3i upon to the denominator 4 plus 3i into 4 minus 3i. Okay. From the numerator, we will take 5 plus 7i as a common. Okay. And therefore, here is a common 5 plus 7i. Then in bracket, you will get 4 minus 3i plus 4 plus 3i. Okay. Now here, minus 3i plus 3i get cancelled. You will get 4 plus 4. That is 8 to the numerator. What about the denominator? This is the 4 plus 3i into 4 minus 3i. It means a plus b, a minus b. Means what? 16 minus 9 I square. I square is a minus 1. And therefore you will get here 16 minus 9 I square is a minus 1. And this minus and minus that will become plus. 16 plus 9 and hence you will get 25. 16 plus 9 you will get 25. And next the multiplication. 8 into 5 you will get 40. Next 7i into 8 you will get 56i. Split up this 40 upon 25 plus 56 upon 25, which is of the form A plus B, and hence 5 plus 7i upon 4 plus 3i plus 5 plus 7i upon 4 minus 3i is equals to 40 upon 25 plus 56 upon 25i, which is of the form A plus BI. पुन्हा तुम्ही इथे बघू शकताय. Okay. In this way, I had completed the first question from the second part. Okay, now if you click the I button, then you will get the all the parts of this miscellaneous exercise. Okay, जर तुम्ही I बटन वर जर क्लिक केलं तर तुम्हाला या miscellaneous exercise चे सर्व पार्ट्स बघायला मिळतील. Okay, now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.